Punjab Urban Development Authority, it could be Mandi Board. So any excess land lying with any department we offer for industry, it could be PSPCL. Punjab has a policy of OUVGL, which is optimum use of vacant government land, and that's what we are doing. So there can't be more optimum use of land than to give it to industry, and under that policy we are trying to give land as much as possible to industry which stands unutilized. As far as power is concerned, we are fifth lowest suppliers of power as far as cost of power is concerned in India. So we are cheaper than 23 states. We are of course little higher than 4 states, but out of those 4 states, 2 states are Chandigarh and Meghalaya, so which are very immaterial for industry. So the 2 states which are cheaper than us, which are in few paisas, is Odisha and Gujarat. So practically we are third. Today only I was asking the industry rate here in Andhra and Telangana. So it was like around 9 rupees or more than 9 rupees, and we stand at around 630, including all the charges. Our rate to industry is 5 rupees 80 paisa, but after electricity duty and all, so we are around 2 rupees, 2.5 rupees cheaper than many states. We are also planning for power up to 2035. Already we are planning so that there is no shortage of power in coming years. And we are spending around 5,000 crore of rupees just for upgradation of the transmission lines and making sure that we have the best transmission network in the country. See, as I said, we have got the sectoral committee reports, and it will come up in the January of 2000, and that is the outer limit. We are trying for earlier, but no later than January of 2027.
Can you elaborate on the parks, industrial parks?
So industrial parks, we are coming up with a policy where all the infrastructure, these industrial parks are private industrial parks. We are going to give incentives to the industry who are coming up in those industrial parks, and those will be a little extra than what we put in the policy, so that the industrial clusters which come up are more organized. We do not want industry to go here and there and then they get scattered. So that is why we are developing, and it will have one point connection. Environment will be taken care of, like if an industry needs ZLD should be there. If it needs ETP should be there. Then power would be one point, like it will kind of a plug and play facility. So power, sewerage, water will be at their door. So whatever they want, they can go ahead and take over. But yes, it all will be high-tech industrial parks.
How many expecting parks coming here?
So, if I may, there are 52 existing industrial parks.
52.
Already, 52 existing industrial parks already in Punjab. These are all government run. In addition to that, 2 or 3 additional government parks are also coming up. One is in Rajpura and so on and so forth. So the policy that sir is talking about is for setting up private industrial parks, which will be over and above. But we already have, I would say, nearly 55 industrial parks all put together already in Punjab.
I mean, there are already government industrial parks, focal points, industrial estates. We are already there. As Seema said, we are talking about over and above those.
That 52 parks are that's private or
No,
These are all government.
Government.
These are all government.
But you have mentioned two
Government means they were.
2 or 3 parks are government.
2 to 3 new parks
New
over
parks.
and above the 52.
Okay.
Government parks are already coming up. So 52 are existing and established.
These are coming.
2 to 3 are being planned by the government, and we want to encourage private industrial parks through this policy that Minister Sir is talking about.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What incentive you are offering compared to other states?
So, I mean, in some cases we'll be the
Because
best, in
that
some
is the main
cases,
thing.
pardon?
That is the main incentive.
I'll tell you what all incentives are there in our existing policy. There are GST reimbursement.
Stamp duty.
Then there is electricity duty, which is exempted for number of years, depending upon the industry. Then stamp duty is waived off. Anybody buying land for industry, the stamp duty is waived off.
Employment guarantee.
Then there are
Employment.
we give incentives on employment per employee. So they are different. But in the new policy, we are planning to add fixed capital investment also and PIL in some cases.
So capital incentives in capital.
Production PLI, sorry, production linked incentives. I mean, we have not finalized these, but we are planning to have all this in our new policy. And the biggest advantage we are giving to industry is cheap power. Kind of it is being, the incentives are being paid by government to PSPCL. So PSPCL charges the same, but in every bill it shows that's how it comes lower. So government is giving to PSPCL that much.
More potential for the industry. Which sector we have potential?
Because we are a agri economy, Punjab. Food processing is one, textile is another, hand tools, cycle industry we are the largest, sports goods. These are what we have, and there is potential. Now IT, in IT we should put artificial intelligence, data centers, semiconductor, all these we are focusing now, and mainly that is we are focusing on Mohali, but it doesn't mean it can't go in the other parts of the state. Why we are focusing to Mohali is because Mohali is part of Tri-City. Chandigarh is adjoining, then Panchkula is adjoining, and there are some other areas also. So the skilled force which comes in, they look for good health infrastructure, good education. We have it all over Punjab, but being near to the airport, near to other states, so Mohali we are pushing much more than other places, but for the IT. Anyone else? How about any more questions?
How much exact figure? Any figure is the land bank available?
Oh, it's in thousands of acres, but it all depends upon particular requirement. Some industries need 50 acres, some needs 200 acres. So it depends what all you need and where you need. Now cement plants come to us, they want next to thermal plant because the pond ash is there and they want to use it, fly ash and pond ash, so they want to use it as raw material. So I mean, I'm sure land is not going to finish, but so it all depends upon the requirements and what type of industry it is. Recently there is a industrial park coming up in Rajpura. It's 1200 acres, I think. 1100 some, so 1200 acres project is coming. It is right on that corridor.
Amritsar, Kolkata.
AKIC Industrial Corridor, Amritsar Kolkata Industrial Corridor. It is right on that corridor, and we have already started offering land in that.